Hi everyone, Katya Martinova, your empowerment coach and energy healer here, and I'm filming this video from my home, and it's very fitting because I want to experiment and try to channel the energy of Gaia because I've been curious about connecting with her, um, and I just wanted to see what messages we get from her because I've been getting a lot of different messages and hearing from other channelers and healers how the importance of connecting with Mother Earth and the importance of connecting with our ancestors and healing certain aspects of our past and our ancestors' past will be on the forefront this year. So I just wanted to personally make that connection and see what comes through and record it for you. So, as always, I will say a quick prayer and I will do it through the Akashic Records, and I'll ask the questions and we'll begin. Gaia, can I please connect with you? Can you please show me what important messages we need to hear from you today? I'm seeing an image of this very caring, almost like motherly energy putting a baby to rest. And the baby is us. And she's really tenderly looking at the baby. She's looking at us and caring for us. And it's a very beautiful image. And I'm just like overwhelmed with the feeling of love. And I'm overwhelmed with the feeling of how much she cares for us. Like I want to tear up. And the big thing that I'm seeing is how she's just looking at the baby, right, at us as a collective, and her gaze is focused on just us, her babies, her kids, her children. And I am seeing this image of focus because that's what she is drawing attention to, how important it is for us to choose focus and not get distracted, not get lost in certain things. Just like a mother, it's almost like it's her responsibility to focus on her baby because it is a big deed to take care of our children and ourselves because we were once children, we still are children. And so the message here is to regain that focus on ourselves as kids of this planet and on the planet itself. What is it that we can do to become laser focused and remember what's the most important thing that we lost touch with, or we forgot about, or we have been ignoring for a while? Because there is so much distraction in this world, including our mind. Like when we live in our mind and not here in our heart in the moment, we waste and spend so much time. It's almost like living a life. The image that I'm getting, it's like you're watching your life without realizing that it's you, and all you're seeing through this foggy window is how that person is just like fretting and doing a lot of unnecessary motions, but the time is passing by. And so, how can we refocus onto ourselves and things that truly matter? Which is a very, very important message. Can you show me what else is pertinent for us to remember in the coming couple of months? What should we focus on and pay attention to? I'm seeing an image of almost like vines going around a tree trunk. So growing and nurturing the like the core in us. Like, you know, we have the spine, and it's kind of like the base of our body that holds us steady, that holds us stable. So paying attention to how we can nurture that steadiness within us. How can we nurture this stability, that core, so we feel strong, we feel stable when life happens. And we don't feel like life happens to us, but we feel like life happens for us. We don't feel destabilized by certain things because we have that strong core within us. But also the vines around it, the way that I interpret it is, it shouldn't be this like heartless, almost like business arrangement. I'm gonna nurture you so you keep me stable kind of relationship, but rather having actually like a loving relationship because you understand how important and how vital it is for you. So it's coming from a place of love, a place of positive kind of symbiosis, rather than just like a, you know, like a heartless kind of arrangement that works for both, but it's just business and nothing else. What a powerful message to think about the energy, the intent behind any relationship. I never thought of it this way, you know, like with this particular image in mind. And it's so beautiful, so simple, and so deep. And I think it's good advice to think of any relationship in our way, that way, in our life this way, I mean, and see what relationships have run their course, or, you know, have rotten, or are not there for the right reasons. Thank you. Finally, can you show me in this year 2025, how can we reconnect with you, with nature? How do we find balance in this busy world, this overwhelming world? A lot of people feel like this is what their reality is like. Can you give us some advice in regards to finding balance, finding peace, but also connection? So, kind of continuing on with that same image of having that core, what I'm being shown is this beautiful energy. It's like a whirlpool that's going up. It's like an upward spiral. And what that means is, again, we will find balance, because usually balance, it's like the middle, right? Not this extreme, not this extreme, but being more in the center where there's not too much and too little of something. And so keeping focus on that same core will help us stay balanced, because we will kind of be building everything around it. We're not going to be kind of, you know, going in that direction too far or in that direction too far. But building everything, introducing everything into our life that will contribute to kind of rotating and existing near the center. So almost like using this core center, like the central point, as a filter. What belongs here next to it, and what takes me too far out that way, then those things should be not in your life as much as it's possible. So filtering everything, the kind of job you do, the kind of relationships you have, the way that you perceive the world, the way that you perceive your friendships, the way that you perceive the food you eat, filter everything through the center. What lives near the center? Or, in other words, what keeps you balanced, what makes you feel like you're balanced, this is a good thing, so it stays. But those things that if you're filtering through, does it kind of keep me close to the center? But if the answer is no, and it's more here or here, away from the center, away from the balance point, then it should be slowly eradicated, slowly forgotten about, and replaced by something better. I hope that makes sense. Thank you. That is a very beautiful way to show this. Are there any final messages that you have for us? Beautiful and wise Gaia. I see her smiling. I see her kind of like looking on us with pride and joy and love. And she's just sharing. She's not saying anything, but she's sharing this message of, I'm here. I'm watching over you. You're doing good. I'm proud of you no matter what. And I'm always sending you the energy of love and care and compassion. That tender love that feels like a hug. And that's another thing to keep in mind. Something in your life that feels like a hug. This is something that came to you in the right way and should stay to refuel your life and fulfill you. But those things that feel like the opposite of that make you feel tense, make you feel unpleasant in any way, those are the things that you want to have fewer of or less of in your life. Because everything beautiful, everything that's meant for you, when you are on the right path, they feel like a loving hug. I love that so much. Thank you so much. It was such a beautiful experience, and I'm so, so grateful. I feel like crying right now because I'm feeling this love inside of me and through me. And it actually feels very beautiful because I lost my mom several years ago. And it's this like same motherly feeling that I haven't felt in a long time. So thank you for that. Thank you so much for being with me. I hope this was helpful, and I do hope that all of us, I know I will use, if anything, the filter analogy to kind of go through all of the elements of our life and reevaluate what's fitting and what's not, what brings us joy and what doesn't, and what feels like a loving hug and what doesn't. Thank you so much for sharing in this experience with me. I'll see you next time.